This is Jamal Thomas. We on the bigger bag season. You know, it's nighttime outside, but it's all good. We still having a good time, good barbershop vibes. Today we got Antwan, and we actually in his brand new establishment. He just opened up a brand new barbershop, so I'm gonna let him go ahead and introduce himself.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Antwan Snell, formerly LaBarre, hence the name LabarreberShop, which was actually the inspiration behind the name. So, opened up September 1st, 2020. Business booming, going up. Hopefully, keep going up from here.
All right, so that's great, man. I'm glad that you actually opened up your own establishment. And you know, by the way, this my people, family,
Cousins.
Always. You know, by the way, he is my personal barber. You know, y'all be able to see it soon. But anyway, you know, I'm very proud of my cousin. It's very, very inspiring just to see him doing his thing, man. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the whole raps. So why necessarily like hair? Like, why did you really start cutting hair? Like,
sports ain't work. I hated going to school. My grades wasn't the best of the best, so I always had to wait until mid-season. I'm like, man, forget all that. I ain't finna wait. Tried to be one of the cool guys in high school. Ended up working against me. I'm bad hooping, right? So I don't care what nobody say. I'm bad. But
exactly.
Like I said, sports ain't work. Life hit me. Got my first job at about 16, 17, working at Myers, pushing carts. You know, back when that was actually something to do. A couple other jobs here and there. Got older. Like I said, life hit me. Kids. Figured. 9 to 5 ain't for me, so I started cutting hair in the shop 2010 at Playhouse. Shout out Playhouse, giving my break in the industry. So shout out to him for actually giving me the vision with his shop too, because like I said, Playhouse was the staple back in the day. Everybody knew about it. It was a household name. You know, we all got our haircut at Playhouse. A lot of the household names, so they actually started there. So like I said, that was the motivation. My stepdad, Dave Snell, was my personal barber, so I actually grew up watching him cut a lot of people's hair. So and that gave me the vision subliminally to actually do it.
Okay, so I heard you say that motivation. So what motivated you into actually separating yourself, you know, from your surrounding and becoming your own boss? You know, so what kind of went into that, I guess, mantra or mindset?
Probably my last job that I was at, where I, like my corporate job, I would say, where things didn't go right. Ended up getting fired for nothing really, and the only other skill I basically had in my bag at that time was being a barber, because I was cutting my friends, family, a couple other people, because like I said, I picked up barbering through my stepdad Dave. So through being a hobby, it became a priority, because that was basically my last straw, last leg of income, little odd job, stuff like that. But I was the best at being a barber. So
you took that basically and turned it into a hustle.
Yeah.
So with that, you know, I know the bigger bag season slogan is hustle and faith. You know, so behind your motivation, you know, you always gotta have that hustle and that grit, that grind. So when we talk about that, like, go into some of the things that I guess propelled your hustle, like your hustle going into wanting to cut hair and becoming your own boss, like, and to keep that stamina going. Yeah,
and like I say, previously at that last job I was just talking about was the time where I actually had my first son. So my first child. So my wifey calling now, but at that moment, shoot, when I lost the job, like I said, I had to provide some way, somehow. So I went out and got it. I took that leap of faith with the hustle and drive behind me, because I already had somewhat of a drive as far as working.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty good worker, I felt at the time, and like I said, that leap of faith is what drove me to now. Like I said, my kids, wife, mom, everybody that believed in the hustle. So
exactly, and I think the leap of faith is something that a lot of us are kind of scared to do as entrepreneurs. You know, going out to, I know that's something that I actually struggle with. My woman even has helped me, you know, in the past. Just do it. like, you know, and then I just gotta get out there and do it. So you saying that leap of faith, that's real good. So I definitely can connect with that.
Yeah,
and that's
you do better, you'll do better. So.
Exactly, man. That's definitely inspiring. So to go into the next avenue, when you're talking about the pressure, you know, it goes into being your own CEO. We talk about the things that we go through, you know, but what kind of pressure did you undergo, you know, as a father, you know, your husband, you know, just being your own boss, like carrying your bag?
Shoot, them bills don't stop. Shoot. And the kids don't get younger. They ain't getting no cheaper. Shoot. And everything in the world basically seems like it's going up with time. So if you can't keep up with the time, you're gonna get left behind, really. So
exactly.
Other than that, you pretty much put in a position where you gotta hustle. And if you don't hustle, you don't end up nowhere. Pretty much now in these times.
Exactly.
Back in the day, shoot, they was content with the man just being a provider. Nowadays, you basically gotta have a two household income, pretty much.
Okay.
And if you ain't in your bag, then the income goes slow roll. Then that leads to tension. So like I say, a lot of divorce rates and stuff like that, a lot of the reason is because of finances or whatever other case it may be. But I don't want my finances to slip to mess my situation up, especially for the family. Yeah. But that's what I'm hustling for. So
that's definitely the most important thing, you know, just taking care of your family and you representing them and just holding that mantle. You know, you
creating that legacy.
Yeah, you creating a legacy. So go into that, like, as far as like becoming your own CEO, like, what's kind of a legacy that you can see, like, you would want to like leave behind? You know, what do you see yourself building at?
I think a lot of people would consider me a good-hearted dude if they actually know me. Other than that, you might think I'm arrogant if you don't know me, whatever, because that's a lot what I grew up hearing. But a lot of people ain't never take the time of getting to know me. But I'm actually a good dude. The legacy I want to leave behind, like I said, is good dude, genuine. I'm gonna do it for the community, really. Like I said, I want to see everybody eat. I want to see everybody win. And if whatever I can do to help you win, don't be afraid to ask me. If I can help, I will. If not, I'm gonna point you in the right direction to get you where you need to be. Hopefully. So.
Spreading the love. That's a great standpoint to take that on. You know, just you not being selfish.
Fact.
You know, just always lending out your hand. I mean, you do cut hair, so hospitality.
And that's where the conversation starts, in the barber chair. So going back to where, like how barbering used to be. It used to be the man cave, the man getaway, where we could talk about anything. So let's get back to that. Like I say, if you're going through problems, don't be scared to open up.
Exactly.
I can possibly help you, or if not, you might be in an environment where you can just open up, and somebody else in here might be going through the same thing and can help you or whatever. This is basically therapy away from home. So
exactly, and going into that therapy piece, I think a big part, just, you know, that go inside the bigger bag season is being mentally aware. You know, so when you talk about when you have cats come sit in your chair, you know, they may hit you with something that they may need help with.
Yeah, you can feel it. You can feel the energy. Like if somebody going through, you can just tell by their movements, whatever. You know, a lot of people on the phone nowadays, so you can just tell by conversation, everything. Text, you can just tell by, like I say, movement. You can tell.
Right.
Like, quit moving. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? Something going on, obviously, because I can just tell, because any other time it'd just be normal conversation, stuff like that. But like I say, you can just tell the energy.
Yeah.
And especially in this environment, it's calm. I'm a calm dude.
Yeah, I definitely mess with the energy in here, man. It's beautiful. It's very calm. You can't tell no riffraff in here.
I try to make it feel like home with a barbershop in it. So
exactly, and that's what it's all about, man. So as a CEO, you know, and business owner now, like, what's 3 things you could give away to people that's either starting their own business or, you know, going into that avenue? What's some inspiration that you could give somebody that's going into that world?
I would say stay content, be ready for criticism, and always have faith. Because the faith of a mustard seed can grow into a big plant.
Yes, it can.
It's all about how you tend to it. So if you tend to your seed, it's definitely gonna grow.
So like, how you push through that criticism when people down your back and you try to grow? Like,
they killed Jesus, so you just gotta know.
Definitely did.
Regardless of if you're doing good or if you're doing bad, somebody gonna have something to say. If you feel you can do it better, do it. If not, why you worry about what I'm doing? Like I said, I'm worried about my bag. You focus on yours.
And that's very, very important.
And like I said, if you're trying to get in my bag, I can help you get your own bag, but get out of mine. So
oh yeah.
I ain't worried about the critics, because it's always gonna be that, because somebody might feel you can do something different. Or if you feel that way, tell me.
Right.
Now you holding your guidance that you could possibly instill in me to give to somebody else, because you feel some type of way. So I try to avoid it and block it out, really.
Just coming from the aspect of everything that we talked about the hospitality, you wanted to leave your legacy behind and just be a person who's always going to be giving, regardless of whatever standpoint that you're going to face, and just talking about kind of the backstory of, you know, going through those trial runs and those growing pains of becoming a CEO and just cutting hair with Playhouse. And you know, it was real good to hear that backstory, man. So I appreciate you coming through. And I guess one thing that I want the people to get from you, you know, to let them know is one thing that you took away from today.
One thing I took away from today would be definitely get in your bag, have faith, and I would say do positive, think positive. Positive gonna come to you. If you focus on the negative, that's gonna distract you from actually getting into your bag. So, like I say, keep that good energy, that faith, and everything gonna happen for a reason. So, either positive or negative. So, whichever one you focus on, that's the energy that's gonna return to you. So, I say keep it positive.
Oh yeah, definitely appreciate those tips, man, and let the people know where they can find you. You know, give them your location. You know.
LabarreberShop, 3418 East Main, located in Eastwood Plaza. We're not actually in the plaza. We ducked off to the left of the plaza when you pull in. Little white building. Logo coming soon, so you definitely can't miss it then. So.
Oh yeah, we appreciate you coming out to the BBszn.
Appreciate you coming through, family.
Oh